Okay, so now we will see the next LeetCode database problem 619, that is the biggest single number and it is easy category problem, right? So you have just one table given, my number, and you have only one column number. So just some numbering is given and the number can contain some duplicate as well, right? So you need to find a biggest single number. So what does it mean by single number? Which means it repeated only once. Single number is a number that appeared only once. Okay. But what will happen if that number appeared multiple times? Basically, if there are like more than one single number, if there are more than one single number, then you need to return the largest of those. And if there is no single number, then you need to return null. As an example here, so 8 repeated two times, 3 repeated two times, then 1, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 4, 5, 6 repeated one time only. So 1, 4, 5, 6, all four are single number. But you need to return only biggest single number. So one out of 1, 4, 5, 6, 6 is the biggest. Okay. Next um, example is, so 8 repeated two times, 7 repeated two times, 3 repeated three times. So none of them is the single number, right? Because none of the number is coming once. So you should return null, right? So let's see how you are going to solve the problem. So we will do grouping, group by, and we will do the count. So select num, count star from numbers, group by num. Okay, now you have the grouping. So once you have the grouping, you can filter those so that you get only the singles number. And for filter, either you can use where clause and you can use the having clause. But now you have the aggregation like count. So when you have the aggregation, you should use having instead of the where. So having count star equal to 1. Okay, so now I have got all these things. So because in the output I just need num, so I can remove this count star. Okay, so now I'm getting 4 5 4 6 1, right? But I am getting all single numbers. I need biggest. So what I can do, I can arrange them, right? So order by num and descending order. Okay, I have I have arranging now. The biggest is on the top. So if bigger is on the top, I can do limit 1. So if I do limit 1, I get the 1. So will this going to work? Yes, this is going to work, but there is a one catch. This one, where the output is null, we will see as well. But let's try that first. So let's try sample test cases. One sample test case will work, one will not work. So this is working where you have at least one output. But the another test case where you don't have the single number, if we don't have the single number, we are not returning anything. But they said you should return null, right? So exactly what is happening? So let's try to understand. So let's say select star from my numbers, right? So if I say select num from my numbers where num is equal to 100, which doesn't exist, right? So if I run this, I am not getting anything. The same thing happening here, right? Because we are running some query which is not returning even a single row. It is not returning anything. But they said it should return one row and that row should contain null. So currently we have this condition where you have only, but if I wrap this with one more select, let's see what will happen. Now if I am wrapping this, I am getting null, right? So the same thing I am going to do here. I will just wrap this with select. Now let's try. Hopefully the second test should also work. So both the test cases working, and now let's try to submit it. Okay, so it's working and all the 18 test cases has been passed. So that's it. That's the end of the video, and thank you.